Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of WordPress webinar series. It's a 5 weeks webinar series solely for WordPress users, both aspiring and already existing WordPress users. So welcome to today's episode. For those who are just joining, we've had two previous episodes where we talked about starting a blog or building a website. Alright, so today's episode is basically about WordPress errors and how to fix them. A lot of us must have come across one or more errors on our website, and most of us feel overwhelmed, like, oh, where do I start from? Or why is my website loading this error? Oh god, some of us panic, like, okay, well, I can't do this. Then just start rushing to the hosting provider. But truth is, most of all these errors are actually simple and easy to fix. It's just for you to know the basics, what to do, know what the error is, be able to interpret it, and know how to fix it. So today I'll be talking about the most common errors that we see in like almost every day in WordPress, and just put you through on how to fix these errors. Don't worry, the steps are quite easy. Okay, the errors are easy to fix. Just get the basics and you're good to go. So the most common errors in WordPress are white screen of death. Don't worry, it's actually not as the name is. It's just you loading your website and getting a blank screen. You're always like, okay, what's going on? And we also have internal server error. We have 404 error. We have error establishing a database connection timed out error. Okay, so these are the most common errors. There are other errors, but these ones are the most common errors that we come across regularly. Okay, so it's just for you to know the simple ways on how to go about them. All right, so the white screen of death. This an image of an error like this. So you just notice your website loads blank. All you're going to see is just your website name in the URL box. You're not seeing anything. Okay, most of the times, this error is usually caused by fault in the theme. Okay, you're likely to notice this error just when you install a theme. Probably you change your theme to a new one, or you just install the plugin. So these are the two major causes of this error. When you install a new plugin, or when you install a theme, okay? And what causes this is if the plugin you installed is not compatible with the theme you have activated, or if the new theme you have activated is not compatible with the already installed plugins. Okay, so when you see this error, don't worry, you don't have to panic. All you need to do is disable your plugin, disable your theme, clear your browser cache to be sure that the error is not cached to your browser. Okay, then you can also increase your memory limits. Okay, let me take it again. So first thing you do when you see this thing is disable your plugins. Sometimes when you get this error, you won't be able to access your admin dashboard. Okay, so I'm going to put you through how you can access your files without having to go through your WordPress admin dashboard. Okay, so all right. Excuse me. All right, so this is my cPanel. Okay, in this case I don't have access to my admin dashboard. I can't log into my WP admin because of this error. So what you need to do is log into your cPanel. You will definitely be able to log into your cPanel, okay, because your site is not down, it only has an error. So what you need to do is log into your cPanel. Okay, this is my cPanel here, and this is also how you see your cPanel. So you come to File Manager. This is where you have all the files to your account, okay? And in File Manager, all your files are stored in public_html folder. So you open public_html folder. As you can see here, these are all my WordPress files, okay? So when I get this kind of error, what I need to do is I need to disable my plugins, or I need to change my theme. Okay, so to disable my plugin folder and theme folder are always stored in WP contents. You have your plugins folder, you can see plugins here, you can see theme folder, and your uploads. So you have all your WordPress contents are stored in this folder. Okay, so if I want to disable my plugin folder, all I need to do is just change the name. By doing this, I've disabled all the plugins whatsoever I have installed in my dashboard. Okay, so I won't have any plugin installed. You just change the name. By changing the name, you've disabled all the plugins. Okay, so if to troubleshoot, I just need to change the name of this plugin. By doing this, it doesn't necessarily mean it would work. I'm just trying this first to be sure the issue is not from the plugin, it's not caused by the plugins. If after changing this, I go back to check, I go back to load the website, and the website still loads this blank page, then I automatically know that the issue was not caused by the plugins. So what do I need to do? I need to change my theme. I would like you to note that if you come to your themes and you change the name of the theme here, your site will still load blank. But you need to change the theme. You can't access your admin dashboard and you still need to change the theme. So what you need to do is come to your PHP My Admin. Okay, it might seem hard, but it's actually not hard. Okay, just come to your PHP My Admin. We want to change the theme because we can't access the admin dashboard. We want to change the theme from the database. So I need you to be careful to know which of the databases you want to tamper with. Okay, so to know which database I want to use, okay, I just come to my config file. Okay, I need to know the name of the database. Okay, so I'm going through WP254. Okay, so this is WP254. Okay, I click on it. Then I come to WP options. This highlighted here. I click on it. So now this is the account I'm having issues with, and I want to change the theme. If you remember, I came to PHP My Admin. I clicked on this and it brought me here. Then I clicked on the database, which is this, and it brought me here. And I clicked on WP options, it brought me here. So now I want to change the theme. Okay, so this is the theme currently installed, template and style sheet. I have 2017 theme installed, and because of the error I'm facing, I want to change this theme. So let's say, for instance, I have Ocean WP. Okay, let's say I have that Ocean WP theme installed. You need to change the theme to a default theme, which is 2017. Okay, so if you encounter this error, to change your theme, you need to go through PHP My Admin, all right, and change the theme to 2017. Because 2017 is already here, I don't have to change it again. But if it was another theme that was there, let's say Ocean WP, by doing this, I already changed my theme to Ocean WP. By the time I go back to my admin dashboard, that is the theme. Or by the time I load the website, that's the theme that would show. Okay, so now I'm changing it back to the default theme. That's 2017. Change both the style sheets and templates. I've automatically changed it to the default theme like this. All right, this will definitely fix the blank screen. That will definitely fix it. And if it doesn't, then you need to clear your browser cache to be sure the error is not cached to your system, to your browser, or you increase the memory limit. And in most cases, what you can also check your error log. Okay, the error log will definitely tell you what is going on. But as if you can see this error log on here, you'll see the last error was logged October 31st, 2018. But if at all there was an issue with this account, the error log will definitely show it. Okay, so that's that about the white screen of death. Don't worry, when you come across that issue, first thing you need to check is your plugin. Disable your plugins, reload the site. If that does not work, then you change the theme by following the steps I showed you. And if it doesn't work, check your error log to be sure there are no errors logged, okay, because that will tell you the precise place the error is coming from. Okay, so moving forward, the next error is internal server error. You must have come across this error once or twice in the past. Okay, so the error is actually not it's not a big deal. Most of the time the error is usually called that, and thereby automatically corrupting the HT access. You are likely to get this error when such happens. So first thing first, check your error log. The error log will definitely. One thing about WordPress is error log helps a lot. Okay, most of the time, in most cases, error log will always point you to the exact file or the exact folder causing any errors. Okay, so first thing you need to do is check your error log in your public_HTML folder. It will tell you what is happening, where the problem is coming from. So, but in a case where you don't have error log, okay, and you get this error, first thing you need to do is change your htaccess file. What I mean by that is you need to generate a new htaccess. We're done with this. You need to generate a new htaccess. All right, and by doing that, I already have an htaccess file here. Show hidden files. Okay, this is my htaccess. In a case whereby I have an issue, I have HTTP 500 internal server error, this is what I need to do. Most of the times you see other codes down here. The codes were probably written by your plugin, and a plugin you installed or a link you added or something. It depends, okay? And you need to change it. So what you need to do is disable this one, okay? By doing this, I've disabled the htaccess. By changing the name, I've automatically disabled the htaccess. Then you create a new htaccess file, .htaccess. Okay, so I'm creating a new htaccess file. Okay, so this is the new htaccess file. By doing this, the htaccess file will definitely be empty. Okay, and this won't work. So you need to don't come back here to copy this code. Yes, they might be the same, but now we are trying to create a new htaccess file. So you don't come here to copy this one. You should go online, check. Okay, WordPress, check for a default htaccess file. Be sure you're getting it from the right source. I'd rather go for .wordpress.org. Okay, I'd rather get the code from there. So here is the basic WP htaccess file code. Okay, so all I need to do is copy it, then paste here, then save. So I've created a new htaccess file like this. All right, so please don't forget, if you have any questions, feel free to drop it in the comment section. I have a moderator who will definitely attend to you, will reply you. So drop your questions in the comment section. I'll definitely attend to them. Okay, so I have created a new htaccess file. Remember, I disabled the htaccess I have activated by changing the name. I created a new htaccess file, that's .htaccess, and I got the code from Google, from wordpress.org. Don't forget, when you're getting codes, get from a reliable source. Don't just go online and copy any code. Most of all those codes are also corrupted. Alright, so be sure you're getting from a reliable source. So I copied the code from here and pasted here. That is to fix internal server error. If after doing that, the error still persists, then you can try to deactivate all your plugins. And don't forget, to deactivate your plugins, you come to WP content, okay, you change the name of your plugin folder like I did just now, okay. By doing this, I changed the plugins folder to plugins.pk. I have changed the name. By the time I log into my WordPress dashboard, all my plugins are disabled already, okay. So that one also solves the problem. If after doing that the issue persists, then you should try to change your theme to the default theme, which is 2017, okay, 2017. And I showed you all how to do that. I came to PHP My Admin to change the theme, okay. I came to PHP My Admin, and don't forget, be sure of the database you want to tweak, okay. So I came to the database, clicked on WP options, okay. Here you see all the details of your website. So this is the name of my website and all the details. And I came to the second page. You see style sheets and templates and style sheets. This is the theme I have installed already. If I was to change it, I just double click and type in correctly the spelling of the theme, okay. So in this case, I don't have to change my theme. And if that doesn't work, then you can try to re-upload your WP admin and WP includes folder from a freshly installed WordPress, okay. I'm going to treat that under database error. I'll teach you how you can upload new folders. So the next error is 404. The next error is 404 error. And before I go further, I would like to recommend WordPress hosting to you guys. Yes, WordPress hosting is a bomb. It is super fast, twice as fast as the shared hosting, okay, and it is built basically for WordPress websites, okay. So if you're so particular about speed, I would recommend you go for our WordPress hosting. It's not expensive, it's very affordable. So you should check out our WordPress hosting. It is super fast. Comes with free SSL, comes with free domain, and it is super fast. Don't forget to check it out. So the next error is error 404. Oops, this page cannot be found. I'm sure you must have gotten this a number of times as well. Most of the times it's always caused by broken links or probably change of URLs, okay. In a case whereby the link you're trying to visit is broken, or they've moved that page to another link, you're likely to get this error. And sometimes it's always caused by file permission, okay. It's possible the file permission to the link you're trying to visit is not correct. And by file permission, this is what I'm talking about. About file permission, this is what I'm talking about. You can see permissions on my right. 075, 0755, 075. These are the file permissions. In a case whereby these permissions are wrong, you are likely to get that error. So if you are the website owner and you get this kind of error, I'd advise you also come here to check the file permission. Most of the times files are always 0644 while folders are 0755. Okay, so you should check your file permissions as well when you encounter such error. It is very, very important. Also, you can check your htaccess file. Okay, the file handles your site hyperlink, and it is possible it could be redirecting your URLs incorrectly. So like I showed you earlier how to create a new htaccess file, you should also try to create a new htaccess file. So you disable the old htaccess file you have and create a new htaccess file. So don't forget, if you have questions, don't forget to drop it in the comment section. I am definitely going to attend to them. Okay, please drop your comments. All right, if there's anything that is not clear to you or you want me to go back, please state it in the comment section. I will definitely touch them. All right, and don't forget, WordPress hosting super fast, comes with free SSL and a free domain name as well, and it's twice as fast as a shared hosting. Okay, so you should check it out. All right, so the next error is the error establishing a database connection. Okay, so this error, most people see it as a very big deal, like it is the most difficult error, but it is not as difficult as we think. Actually, it is well, not like it's easy though, but it is still not difficult. Okay, if you just know the basics, you can definitely fix it. Okay, so first thing you need to do when you see this error is you need to check your database. Okay, and by database I mean your database. So how do you check your database? Here you can see phpMyAdmin. Don't forget I'm in the cPanel. This is the cPanel. Okay, under databases you will see phpMyAdmin. You see my SQL databases, my SQL database wizard, and remote MySQL. You don't have business with this two, but you have business with this two. Okay, so my SQL databases shows you the databases you have created. Okay, your database and your database users. So if you get that error, that's error establishing a database connection, most of the time it's usually caused by a faulty database, or the assigned user to the database is incorrect, or your database password is incorrect. Okay, so what you need to do is come to your config file. This is your wp.php wp config file. It is very important you check it. Okay, so this is my config file. Don't forget, any mistake here can actually cause problems, so you have to be very, very careful. So what you need to do when you come here is, when you get the error, log into your cPanel. Okay, come to my SQL databases. Here you will see your databases and you see your database users. All right, so now we want to see if the database user is correct or wrong. If you see the created users here, check the names. Are they correlating? If they are, all right, we are good to go. Then check config file. Check the database name. This is database name. What's database name here? Okay, it's correct. You also check the database password. You can't know if the password is correct or not. Okay, so you copy it. You copy this password. All right, come here. So this is the user we want to change its password. WP254. WP254. All right, so this is it. WP254. We're changing the password for this user. So you paste the password. Paste the password. Change. So I've automatically changed the password. In most cases, this would fix it. But if it doesn't, and I'm still wondering, okay, like, why am I still having this error? All right. So what you can also do is come to phpMyAdmin, scroll down. Here you see the table prefix here. Sometimes the table prefix is always could be wrong. All right. So you need to confirm if this prefix correlates with that in the WP in phpMyAdmin. So this is phpMyAdmin. This is the prefix. This is the prefix here. All right. So let's check if it correlates. WPM7. Okay. Let's see. WPM7. It correlates. Okay. So that's fine. In a case whereby this prefix here is different from what is here, just be sure, just copy out this prefix WPM7 and come and put it here. Okay, but don't copy what is here and change here. This is the database. You're supposed to copy what is here and correct the one in the config file. All right. So if after doing this the error still persists, don't forget, check the error log. If you're getting any error there, it will tell you what exactly you need to do, where the problem is coming from. And in the case of an error log is not telling you anything, then you will have to change the files. All right, you can change the core files. That is, upload a new WordPress. Okay, go to wordpress.org to download. Go to wordpress.org to download a new WordPress. Okay. Okay, so get WordPress. Make sure you download directly from WordPress, please, to avoid broken. So you download WordPress from here. All right. So once you download the WordPress, just upload it here, and don't forget to move all these files into a folder, because you're downloading a new WordPress file. You need to move all these files into a folder. So if after doing that the error persists, then you should contact your web hosting provider. Okay, contact us. We'll definitely help with it. If it's something we feel you can do, put you through, and if it's something we have to do, we'll definitely fix it. So the next error is connection timed out error. Most of the times this happens as a result of a break in the network. Basically, probably you have an issue with your internet, or there's a break in the connection to the server. All right, so this is not a big problem, so you shouldn't panic when you see this error. What you need to do is clear your browser cache, reload the website. Okay, clear your browser cache and reload the website. That should fix the error. You can also try using another internet service to load the site. You could also try to use another device, because sometimes it could be IP block. Okay, it could be IP block that is causing the error. So the website is likely to load on another device using another internet, or on another device entirely. So you should check for IP block if after clearing your browser cache the error persists. Okay, so you should check for IP block, and if it is not IP block, you should try to optimize your website speed. All right, try to optimize your website speed. Please, if you have any questions, please drop it in the comment section. Okay, I will definitely attend to the questions. Okay, so that is the end of today's episode on WordPress errors and how to fix them. Okay, and next week Friday, Dami is going to be taking you on ways to improve your website traffic and how to promote your website as well. Okay, so don't forget, WordPress hosting is very important for your WordPress website. Okay, so you should get WordPress hosting. You can always upgrade, even if you're on shared hosting at the moment. You can upgrade to WordPress hosting. It's not like you're starting afresh. No, you can upgrade. Okay, so all you need to do is just contact our support department and they will definitely help you with that. You don't have to worry about your files will definitely be safe. Okay, so reach out to us today to get your WordPress hosting. Do you have any questions? If yes, please drop it in the comment section. I'll definitely attend to them. See you next week, where we'll be talking about ways to improve your website traffic and how to promote your website. Thank you for joining today, and I hope to see you next week.